Easy now, people. We've got this Fluval U2 to have a look at. That's rated for a 110 litre tank. That's 30 US gallons, and is meant to shift 400 litres an hour or 105 gallons per hour. So let's have a wee look out the box. Okay. First off, we like the rounded edges. It looks neat. We like the presentation. We like it a lot, in fact. Now, this was one of the selling points to me. Now, I don't like to compare filters. I think each filter is different, and each filter does a stand-up job in different ways. I love the Heim pickups, for example, but then they're built kind of different, you know. So I'm not going to compare to another. However, I do like features on filters. Now this got 3 kinds of output, A, B and C. So you can have it coming out the top here. Now we're going to need to open our wee bag. Okay, so there's a wee venturi there. So that's going to suck in some air and aerate your water if you're wanting it to. And you've got your multi-directional output there, like that. So you can control which way the water is going to come out of there. I really like that. If you're not wanting to use that, you've got your spray bar. I don't know how well you can see that. Even that can go in 3 different directions. If you see the wee outlet there, like that, you can put it to the left, the right, or through the middle. Really like that. Or if you're wanting to shift some water at the bottom, maybe you've got some debris collecting down there, there's an output at the bottom. Ideal. Now this unit, you can sit it vertically or horizontally. Ideal. Another selling point for me is the ease of maintenance. Okay, so this is where your suction cups are going to attach there, and they hold on well. They really do grip to the tank, right? So when we want to maintain our tank, all we're going to do is tip the unit forward like that, and then we can remove the whole unit, or just flip the lid and pull your trays out. Now this little bit at the bottom there, that's meant to collect the debris as you pull it out, so it doesn't fall back into your filter or come out your filter back into your water. Quite smart. And then we've got our 3-stage filtration. So we've got our sponge to collect the biggest debris, our carbon filters. Now I'm not a fan of carbon filters unless you are wanting to remove medication or odours from your tank. Not a big fan of them, so you know me by now, I'm probably going to customise that if I'm going to use it longer term. But there's 2 of the stages. Then your 3rd stage is your Biomax. So we're going to take that out and give it a quick rinse. You've still got a little bit of space there. See if we can handle this. Let's take the shine off of that, sorry. I'm going to stick a wee bit of filter floss in there, maybe not as much as that, just to catch some of the finer particles before it hits your Biomax so it doesn't clog it up. Polish the water a wee bit before it gets there, right? So there's your 3 stages of filtration. Not bad for a wee unit like that. I'm impressed. Once we take all our filtration out, you see down the bottom there, that's where your impeller and motor will be. I believe you can take that off the bottom if you want to get to the impeller. Give it a clean or replace it, but obviously that stays submerged the whole time. So it's self-priming, and you know how I love self-priming. If you've got a power cut and your unit is still submerged, just going to start up again when the power comes back on, isn't it? Well, I better not put that in there. We need to open that Biomax, don't we? Now, I said I don't like the carbon cartridges, and you know how I like to customise. I think there's space for a finer sponge there, maybe. That we'll do at another time. But I quite like this. I'm going to give it a good try and see how it performs. The way it works is it takes the water in through this grid here. There's one each side. In fact, I think there's a... there we go. In through your filter grid, through your sponges and your carbon, through your biomedia, and then back out through whichever outlet we choose. Do you know? So, before testing it, I'm going to say I think it's going to do a good job of filtering our water. Before we put it in the tank, obviously we need to attach our suction cups, which is easily done. And like I said, I have messed about with the U4, and it does. I mean, it's solid on the tank once you've got this on. Probably a good idea to make sure you've got it in the position you want it before. There we go, before setting it in place, because like I say, it does hold really well to the side of the tank, and it is a bit tricky to get it back off again. So make sure you've got your wee tabs on the outside edge, because that gives you a wee hand if you do. Right, we've got it in position, and I've left that sorry looking crypt there just to show you there's a decent amount of flow coming out of there. I've got it set to the right hand spray bar mode, and I'm dead happy with what's coming out. There is a rub though. I mean, I like this filter, I really like this filter, but I don't want to see my filters. So why, Fluval, would you make the centerpiece there white when the rest is black and it pure stands out? There is something else I've noticed. Now, I've just said that the casing is black, but if I move my LED over, I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but it's almost a transparent, kind of semi-transparent purple. Not so bad if you've got it hidden away from the light like I did a second ago, but I did think it was black. Not really decided if that's alright or not, but again, I don't want to see it, so if you've got powerful LEDs and it has the same effect, maybe one slight drawback there. Otherwise, I think it's amazing. I'm really impressed. I think they've got some good ingenuity in that. The features are brilliant. The multi-directional output is brilliant. The choice of output that you can use is brilliant. The ease of maintenance, brilliant. Really happy. We'll come back in a wee while, see how it performs, but so far it's all good. And I'm out. Later.